a bigger screen. I'm looking down here. I'm looking at the actual MacBook Air. Anyway, you don't care about that. I know you don't care about that, but what I want to talk to you tonight about is the power of social media. Power of social media. And I'm going to share a screen with you and share some information with you and talk about that because, here's the thing about social media. And so let me kind of elaborate on what we just were talking about is that I said, hey, this Mac is confusing to me. This Mac is a struggle and I'm trying to figure it out. And so social media can be the same way. I'm doing a training tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. I've done a lot of trainings lately about social media and about training. And listen, I'm no expert on it. I'm not even, I'm going to say on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being an expert, that I'm probably a 4. Okay. And I learn something new all the time. But what I've learned about is the basics. And so the industry that we're in has morphed itself, has transitioned itself from going in people's homes and doing home events. And see, there are still people who do that, who do home parties, who do home events. I was just talking to Sherry, who was with a previous company, and we were talking about this, and she built a very large team, a large business. And what they did is this is pre-COVID, and you may have been invited to this, they did dinners at a restaurant, and they would invite you to come have a free dinner. And of course, while you're there eating your free dinner that they provided, I have seen. There used to be a steakhouse in North Charlotte, Mooresville, Lake Norman area where they used to do these dinners, and I'm sure that the restaurant gave them a deal or whatever. But they'd put 20, 30 people in a room and do a presentation, and then they would, at the end, would obviously, if you ate a free dinner, you'd kind of feel a little obligated to buy something. I'm not sure everybody did, but that was very successful for them in the day, in the time, and I'm sure people are still doing stuff like that, but what you're able to do on social media is you're able to move much faster and reach a lot larger audience in a shorter period of time. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, so if we look up here, I'm gonna let's see the window. Okay, so this is this screen. That's this screen. Okay, so sharing screens is lots of fun all the time. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take myself out of the picture because I'm not really interested in what I see. Is what I'm showing you now is the definition. Now, the definition of social media, according to Google. Now, what you have to understand about Google is social media. Google is part of social media. There's a social aspect to it. But if you read what's the definition of social media, it refers to the means, the ability to the means, which the means of interacting among people in which they create, share, and or exchange information and ideas in virtual communities and networks. Virtual communities and network. Now, virtual meaning online, obviously. Okay. And so what I mean by what do you mean by that? Well, it's where Facebook is one. If you look at Facebook, if you look at there's 6 major types of social media, and we're not going to get into that, but they're networking, bookmarking, social news, media sharing, microblogging, and other forms. So let's look at Facebook, for example, and here's where people get a little bit confused on social media. Okay, and so what I mean by that is when they think that they are all right, I'm on social media and I'm putting stuff out there, and why are people not seeing what I'm posting, or why am I not getting tons of information of what people are putting? And see, it's always becoming more, but there's stories, as you can see, you can create a story up here. And stories, short videos are fast. You can create a video. But what you need to understand is this, is if you look at my profile page, okay, I have 6,200 followers, 6,200 followers. You see that? And it used to be friends, and you may have friends, but what I have done is I have changed my account over to where my account is considered a creator account. Now, I don't know what the deal is with that, or why it's creator, or what the difference is, what difference it makes. But the fact of the matter is that being a creator, supposedly it's supposed to get you a larger audience. But see, what you have to understand is this, is I've got 6,200 followers. And when I post a post, let's just say I want to go here and I say, okay, so I want to post something. So I go right here, and as you can see, I'm creating a post. Well, I'm here, I have the option to create it, send it to public. Who can see your post? Public, friends, or friends accept. Friends accept. You can exclude people. Now, once you do that, you have to change the settings again or set a default audience. Okay. Now, so if I say I want it to be public, that means anybody can find it, search it, or see it. It doesn't mean they are going to. As a matter of fact, all social media channels are like a reel. And what I mean by a reel is that people scroll, okay? And so you're going to see, I don't know how many millions and millions of people are on social media, but there's, hundreds of millions. I don't know. We can ask somebody about that. Hey Siri, how many people are on Facebook? And so we'll see what she says about that. Okay, so get this. As of July 2022, Facebook claimed that there were 2.93 billion people with a B on social media. This is my son-in-law here, and this is a post for their birthday. So why am I seeing this post? I'm gonna like this post, okay? Why am I seeing this? Well, because I follow them. Now, 2.93 billion people. So this is what I call the scroll. And this is what people do on the phone, is they scroll through posts. And if you notice, see, this is my sister-in-law. This is somebody who's in the real estate business in Lake Norman, where I used to live. This is a page that I follow that's past and present, okay? And so these are pages and people that I follow. Chris Jordan is fishing. He lives over in North Greensboro. This is, I don't know, this is a sponsored ad. Okay, you see that sponsored ad. So what you have to understand is this, is in order to be seen, hey, Betty Carter, how are you? In order to be seen, in order to have your information seen, you either have to have people that follow you that also engage with you. You see, I've got 6,000, however many followers, right? Well, the fact of the matter is I only follow 1,700 people. So I'm only going to see 1,700 people at best, unless they are running sponsored ads, okay? Sponsored ads. So if you look at friends, here's the friends. Well, guess what? If they're listed in order of people, I engage with these people that you're seeing. See, they're not listed in alphabetical order. They're just listed. But I've got probably close to 5,000 friends. And see, these are all people that I engage with, that I like stuff on. You see, now let's just take, for example, this young lady right here. This young lady passed away about 2-3 months ago, but she's still showing up in my friends list. And so as you scroll down the list, the further down the list you go, the less I engage with these people. And so the chances of me seeing their information are slim to none. I haven't seen anything this person posted in I don't know how long. Okay. I don't see. This is the lady who created Potpourri. Okay, Potpourri, what do you want to call it? Potpourri. Uh, and so these people, I don't see much of their stuff. But I'm friends with them and I follow them. But so how do I decide? How does Facebook decide? How does Facebook decide if I'm going to see their stuff or not? Okay. Good question, right? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why the screen is doing what it's doing because it's doing weird stuff. Anyway, well, engagement. Sponsored ads, you can pay for them or engagement. So a lot of people are trying to build, like Touchstone does sponsored ads. Yeah, Whitney said sponsored ads or engagement. So when you see sponsored ads on your post, they're paying for them to be there. Now, here's the thing. Do you know how much a 30-second ad? Hey Siri. How much is a 30-second ad in the Super Bowl?
Here's what I found from Wikipedia. The average cost of a 30-second commercial during the Super Bowl increased from $37,500 at Super Bowl I to around $2.2 million at Super Bowl 34 in 2000. By Super Bowl 49 in 2015, the cost had doubled to around $4.5 million, and by Super Bowl 56 in 2022, the cost had reached up to $7 million for a 30-second slot.
In 2022, $7 million for a 30-second spot in a Super Bowl commercial. Now, why is it so expensive? Because it's a massive audience, the number of people that are watching the Super Bowl, that are watching the Super Bowl. So when you see sponsored ads on your social media page, and I'm going to go back and share this page here in just a minute. Okay. All right. So they are paying for people to see that ad that they think are going to, they've paid for a demographic. This is a company here that does apparel and shirts, Queensboro. They are located in Wilmington, North Carolina, right? I live just outside of Wilmington, North Carolina. So they've paid for an ad. So what they've done is they've selected a demographic of people that they want to see, and they're paying per ad and per click. Now, see, pay-per-click ads. So out of the however many billion people we said earlier, 2.9 billion people on social media, a very small audience. They're paying for a small audience of people that, number one, are close to their demographic. Number two, are people they think will order shirts from them. You can choose, hey, I'm going to advertise to all women. You can choose, I'm going to advertise to all men. You're going to choose, I'm going to advertise to men and women between the ages of 27 and 35, 35 to 45. Lots of different, you get to choose. I want them to live in the United States. I want them to be worldwide. I want them to be whatever. Now, I don't tell you all this to confuse you. The reason I tell you all this is when you're looking at social media as a business tool, you with me? And you're looking to reach new people and connect with people, you have to decide, you have to reach out to them. Facebook's not going to bring them to you. Instagram, you have to reach out to them. Instagram's not going to bring them to you. I used to have a Twitter account that was huge. This is Instagram, okay, and this is a lady who lives here in Wilmington, and this is her son who's got a driver's license. And my son was friends with him many years ago when they were definitely not driving. So Instagram is funnier, but I'm following her and see what's going on with her kids. Here is Whitney. Whitney's on the call with us now. She said, wow. So I follow Whitney and she put that out there. So now, how can Whitney, let's use this as an example. If you look at what Whitney's done here, okay, she has added hashtags. This is a public post and it has hashtags. Now, the hashtags that you choose to put on there attract people, and there's lots of different philosophies on hashtags, which we'll talk about in a minute. But so she's looking for people who are searching for, you have to go in and search for, or search for a keyword, a word, toddler mom, speech delay, holistic mom, holistic health. I don't know what SAHM life means, but that. Parenting toddlers, mama bear, parenting, kids health, neuropathy, sensory issues, moms of IG, I think that's Instagram, toddlers of Instagram, no tox life, large family mom. Whitney has 5 children. Whitney, says stay at home mom. SAHM is stay at home mom. Okay, now, I'm glad you said that. SAHM life, stay at home mom life. So I didn't know what that was. Many of you may not know what that is. But she knew what that is. Whitney is the mother of 5 children, ages 6 and under, bless her heart. And she knew what the hashtag SAHM life means. And so, and people that know what that is will search and possibly find her post. And as you can see on this post, she has taken and put the comment on here and put this, and then she's got comments on here. And then there's hidden comments, and I don't know what those are. Okay. Here's somebody who is kind of using her page we're just having so much luck with this. This was not planned. I promise you that I found her page. But OFC.Valeria, I wanted to recommend a fast way to get rid of any virus disease. I was cured from herpes and psoriasis with the herbal medication cream I ordered from Dr. whoever that is, Dr. Kevorkian. You can visit his page to place an order for yours. Below that is another ad from CNDRA_nice. God is really wonderful and precious on his creation. I got diagnosed with herpes. Sounds like this is no, it's different, doctor, but it might be the same page. I have been dealing with HPV and HSV for the past years until I got a review online about natural cures. People testified on how Dr. whoever he is, Ogola, cure them with his herbal treatment. I order the treatment. So Whitney's trying to reach these people that are following those hashtags through putting hashtags in her post. There's 2 ways to look at it. They say that, and who is they? I don't know, that, hey, you should probably put 2 to 3 hashtags in your comment and then in your post, and then go down in the comments and you can put as many as 25 or 30. I think total you can have for a post is 30 different hashtags. And some people say it works better when you put it in the comments. I don't know if that's true or not, because again, I'm a 4, not a 10 when it comes to social media. But what these people are doing, oh, look, this one here is the same way. She's got a link in here. Collab, message. She's trying to get Whitney to collaborate with her, but look at her. She's got 0 posts, 28 followers, 22 followers, counts private. So this is most likely what you call a bot. And what that means, I don't even know what bot means, but I can tell you it's probably not a real person. What that's doing is that page is looking for hashtags and then going in and posting comments. If you notice, they were all 4 hours, which is when she posted this 4 hours ago. You can do the same thing. You might get deleted. You might get fussed at by the person who put the post out there if you advertise in their comments for our products or our company. But you can use other people's followings. Now, the question is, who is going to see that and how many views you get? That's the key. How many views you get. Does that make sense? So you see lots of different things on here. Lots of different things on here. Fox News, LA Dodgers, Cave, blah, 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 whatever. Here's a lady that does a lot of singing stuff. I don't know what. She's listening to music, I think. She does that. She's a over 50 Gen X lady, okay? This is Eli, who bought this car. This is his barn find that he bought. He's picking it up with a forklift. And 1967 Chevy Impala that he paid $700 for, and it only has 6,000 miles on it. Now, how do I know that? Well, because this is Eli. As you know, it was basically like my stepson. Okay. And he's there working on it. And so he's got comments on it. A sponsored ad. Sponsored ad. We run sponsored ads with Touchstone. Okay. And the way we do that is they target and advertise for us for free. Now, I want you to understand something. The more you engage and the more information you, Whitney says, love the trolls. Yeah, they're trolls. Trolls, bots, spammers, hackers, lots of different names for them. The more you put information out there, because see, Touchstone spends hundreds of thousands of dollars each month advertising on social media through sponsored ads for us for free. Touchstone spends hundreds of thousands of dollars each month running these sponsored ads for us for free. How about that? Now, how do you take part in that? Well, you need to post on social media. You need to increase your followers, and you need to increase your engagement with other people, and you need to utilize hashtags, and you need to be consistent and persistent in doing so every day. People ask me about some of these big influencers that we have, which are affiliate marketers. They're affiliate marketers. We call them influencers because they're influencing a market. They're influencing an audience. Well, how do they do it? They post many times every day about the same topics. So, I will share with you, if you look here. All right, I'm going to go up and share this page so you can see what I'm doing here. I got some dancers going on. On the screen, as you can see. My salary trying to keep up with inflation. Oh, the girl in blue is not doing well. I don't know who that is. I'm sure that's kind of funny. Let's see what it says. You see, the poor girl in blue is just not keeping up. The fact of the matter is that post has one reason, and that's to stop your scroll and get you to look at them. So let's see who this person is. They've got 2.6 million followers. This particular person here has 2.6 million followers. How do they get so many? Doing stuff like this every single day and catching people's attention. Now, it doesn't even look like, I don't know what they're doing advertising-wise. Let's just look at this person just for the heck of it. Okay, let's look at their profile. 2.6 million followers, 7-figure Amazon seller. So he's selling stuff on Amazon. So he's an affiliate marketer. He's an affiliate marketer on Amazon. Here's his link tree where he sells products through. He's selling courses on how to do it, on how to sell. But you can see the number of views on his post: 20,000 views, 7,200 views, 27,000 views. Now, you would think somebody would go, oh, look, they're all pinned. Is that pinned post? That's not a pinned post. Okay. And see, the stuff he's posting, as you can see, Jeff Bezos will hunt you for this. Jim Carrey, net worth 180 million. The video we just saw. You see, he uses these covers on here and writes and information. And he does this to 8 things you must do daily, even when traveling. He does this to get your attention and stop your scroll. This is what he will do, scroll. Okay, understand that? Now, so you say, well, what about these big influencers and how do they do that? And so let's look at, this is a lady who does extremely well promoting Touchstone products. She has only 204,000 followers, not 2.1 million. But her message is for kids and adult, and it's detox. It's the Detox Mama is her name. And she talks. What do you think if you saw the name, the Detox Mama? What do you think she talks about? She talks about detox. Makes sense. Talks about detoxing. So if you scroll and look, see, here's the kind of person I am. Is if you want to be successful on social media, find people who are successful on social media and do what they do. Look at their post. Look at how they put tags on there. Look at what they're doing and see what you can do is you can scroll and see if a post went viral. See, this one only got 131 likes. Why? It's a bunch of words. This one got 2,100. It's a video. This one has 873, 1519, 3,588 likes. Likes, that's the hearts. 3,582 likes. So do you think that you want to copy one or imitate one that gets 177 likes? You see that guide right there? How many people have posted that before? Only got 177 likes. The video right after that got 759 likes. But here's one that got 7,413 likes. 603 likes. Okay? So 527, 2,227 likes. I can go through here and say what works for this person and imitate and emulate what they're doing. 5,000 likes. The caption says, does your poop float? I'm going to say poop. Okay. That'll get your attention, won't it? Yeah. So 5,000 likes, 446 likes, 119 likes. Look, those words, many of us post words. Earlier we saw 103. The post right after it got 5,000 likes. So which one works better? Am I making sense here with what I'm showing you here? Because if you understand what I'm teaching you right now and what I'm saying to you right now is there are people out. So how do you learn how to do this? You can listen to me. I'm a 4. I get my information from talking to people and looking at people that are successful in what they're doing. Social media is the exchange of ideas. You can find out anything you want to know if you go to Google or you go to YouTube. YouTube is hot right now. There's tons of stuff. YouTube is growing like crazy. And see, people go to YouTube to find out videos about stuff. But when you scroll it, you see tons of short reels. You know, reels have become popular. You see videos, you see training videos. And if you go into the search bar and you say, how to increase, okay, on that search, the first one that pops up is how to increase followers on Instagram. All I typed in there was how to increase. How to increase. And you can see it brings up the top searches. The number one search in how to increase is followers on Instagram, how to increase testosterone, how to increase height. Good luck with that. Wear taller shoes, high heels. Okay. These are the top searches for that. The number one search, how to increase followers on Instagram. So look, here's a video a year ago that's got 1 million views. 8 days ago, 19,000 views. 3 days ago, 132 views. Now might be a good video, but they don't have a lot of followers. 1 month ago, 69,000 views. Now, there are tons of stuff on here about, look at all this. 10 hours ago, 5 fastest way to increase followers. Well, that's all good. And you can learn some information from there, but you also want to say, okay, are these people selling me something or are they teaching me something? And are they doing what I want to do? Because it's no different than going to Barnes and Noble and seeing all the books on the shelf. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie Stella, Debbie O'Neill. I want to call her Debbie Stella. Debbie said, thanks for pointing out all these valuable tips. So if I go to Barnes and Noble and there's thousands of books on the shelves, I'm going to go look at books that I like, that I associate with, that I want to read, want to learn something about. The same thing applies with social media. You have to pick a message and you have to stay with that message and you have to continually put it out there over and over and over again and be consistent and persistent every single day. And you have to increase your followers and increase your engagement in order to get more people looking at your post. That's the key. And then when you do so, you can lead them to your link tree. And if you don't have a link tree, I'm going to recommend that every single person who's watching this either have someone create a link tree for you and put that in your bio on every page that you do. And every time you post something in the comments or somewhere else, say, check out my link tree, check out the link tree in my bio. I'm going to repeat that because it's so important. Every time that you post anything, if you're using social media for your business, if you're not, don't do it. Put a link tree in your comments. I mean, on your bio. Alan, where do I do that? Okay, well, I'm going to show you because that's just what I do. And I'm going to wrap up here in just a minute, so bear with me. Okay, so here is my bio. And if you scroll down, you'll see that there is my link tree. And when you click on my link tree, it carries you to this page that has all the specials on there. If you don't know how to do it, we'll teach you how to do it. Remember, you can learn to do anything. Every single social media page that you have should have your link tree link on there. If you go to Instagram and you go to my bio, up my profile, here's over here, okay? It has my link tree, right? Link tree. Everywhere you go. If you go to Twitter, it has my link tree. And your link tree promotes that. So hey, check out the link tree in my bio. They go check it out just for curiosity's sake, right? They're curious. You'll be surprised at people that get sales. And when somebody says, send me the deal on PBX Detox for $13.83, I send them my link tree. Because you don't know the number of people that have said to me, oh my gosh, I didn't know y'all had Fulvic. I didn't know you had that. So increase your followers by reaching out to people and connecting with people. I just put a post out today that y'all may have seen that said, I need more followers on TikTok. And so here's the thing, go follow me on TikTok, and because I need to get 1,000 followers in order to be able to do whatever it is that I want to do. And in order to click on my link tree, you have to have me, you have to follow me I got 1,000 followers before my link tree becomes clickable. Well, look, here's Jamie Lee. She's talking about MTHFR. She's doing a video on TikTok. Okay. And so let's go see what's happened here. I sometimes think TikTok's a joke. Look, when I put that post out, I had, I think, 985 followers. Now I've got 995 followers. So I've only got 10 new followers. So y'all need to go and click on that on TikTok and follow me so I can get 1,000 followers. And when I get 1,000 followers, you see my link tree right here? That will light up and it'll become clickable. You can click on it and go to my link tree, go to here. But until I get 1,000 followers, it's not clickable. It's not blue. Can't click on it. So if you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching a replay, put replay in the comments, go on there and follow my page so I can get 1,000. That was not my goal for this training, but what the heck, it works, right? So Increase your followers. Do that by engaging and asking people and following them. You follow other people, they'll follow you back a lot of times. Go to your friends and see who they have friends that you're not following that you know. Reach out to people, go to different groups and follow people, create engagement. You got to engage with people. You got to put posts out that stops the reel, that makes people want to look at it. That makes people want to look at it. You know, if you look at my post on TikTok, you can see that what I've got going on there and the number of views that I've got. You know, 230. That one did good. 230, 13, 229, 25. This one over here did 231. I don't know that, you know, I'm just learning this thing. 226 for this one. I thought this one would literally go crazy because this is just absolutely adorable. Okay. I'm gonna play it for you. I thought this will get thousands of views. I thought to myself, right? Tell me that's not the funniest thing you've ever seen. Why I don't have thousands of views on that, I have no idea. That's hilarious to me. But you know what? Good question. I don't know the answer to that. So I've got a couple of comments of people laughing facing, but that just two comments all I got. So you have to create real. So that I thought that's definitely going to go crazy. Going to have thousands of views. It didn't. I, you'll put stuff out there and you'll think that's not going to get thousands of views, and it will. And you'll put something out there. You never know what's going to go viral, but you can't worry about that. You can't pay attention. You got to watch those numbers, but don't let it bog you down. So this is just the tip of the iceberg about social media and how to do it and how to follow. But you've got to get on all the pages, and you can't have 400, 500, 1,000 followers and expect to, and you can't have private posts. You got to make all your posts public, and you got to use hashtags, and you got to reach out to other people. And when you start doing that, you'll start attracting people that relate to you. Be careful what you post, because here's the thing. We have right now, I think I looked today, I've got 340,000 people on my team, and lots of them have. So here's a perfect example. Bud Light. Bud Light just ran an ad campaign that they targeted a very specific, small, specific market. And they offended, and you know what offended means in today's world, right? They lost a couple of $1 billion. I'm stuttering on purpose. A couple of $1 billion because of an ad. Their sales tanked. They put Bud Light, because you know beer has an expiration date. They put it at an event and said free Bud Light, or beside it you can buy the other brands for $8. Nobody took the free Bud Light. So if you're using this as a marketing tool, as an advertising tool, you got to be careful. You can offend people. You can put the wrong message out there and they won't buy from you. They won't follow you. They'll block you. They won't want to hear your stuff. You can be offensive with either, religion, politics, language, pictures. I can take you right now and show you some people who put videos and reels out that are offensive to people. That they go, I don't understand. The perfect example is a person who goes, I'm putting the same message out that other people are putting, but I'm not getting sales. Why not? And I'm doing it every single day. I'm persistent and consistent. Well, it's not the message that they're sending, because of the pictures that are associated with their videos are very, they're not, that people, it doesn't match. It doesn't match. You can't talk about children's soccer cleats, children's soccer outfits, and have a 90% nude woman advertising that. You can't talk about food and show people throwing up. You can't talk about quality, whole food, plant-based nutrition. And so, there's different genres you can do. You ever heard here, and I'm gonna end with this. Person told me one time, said, if you want to lose weight and find out how to be healthy and lose weight, don't go to a fat doctor. If you want to learn how to lose weight, don't go to a fat doctor. If you want to learn how to be in shape, don't go to a fat trainer. Don't go to a trainer who's out of shape. If you want to live to be 100, don't talk to 25-year-olds because they don't know how. I love to see these life coaches that are 25 and to 30 years old. I'm like, you haven't even lived life yet. How can you life coach? So think about that when you put stuff out there and you're trying to stop the reel. You might stop the reel, but what's the message you're sending? So with that, I am over time. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope this was valuable. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you have a great night. I appreciate every one of you. If you want to reach out to me personally, feel free to do so, and we can talk about this more in depth. If you want to know how to create or have someone create a link tree for you, reach out to me. We'll get that done as well. Have a blessed night. We will talk to everybody soon and appreciate you.